I was on a planet and a monster killed me, and I ran back and I got my stuff. A lot of it disappeared. A lot of it. Like a lot of their armor and all that other stuff. I'm at a planet that's like just barely above my level, so and I don't know. I quit out of the game, but I did it in a way where it didn't save. Well, I think it didn't save, so if I go back and my stuff is still gone, I'm probably gonna be done playing the game for a while. For your ship's storage locker? Hope that didn't happen to me. I did, I'll be done playing too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I had all my ores and all my other stuff in there, so if it's gone, like, I would literally have to start all over again, and I'm not doing that. um, but yeah, I called because I'm actually like watching. I don't know. I'm like doing a whole. I'm building a wiki for my guild, so and so I'm like watching tons and tons and tons of content, and reading up everything on the game. Yeah. Do you know which kind of like? Have you looked into it at all since you decided you were gonna get it? Do you have any idea what character you wanted to make? Law. Well, all I know is because okay, so like with the Imperial pack, you get this thing called the Rings of Mara, and pretty much if you're, it's a little silly to me, but pretty much you get married to another character, or your, yeah, your character gets married to another character, and then you have experience bonuses between the two of you. Yeah. Um, so like, but I mean, the thing that's cool about it though is that you get that nice experience bonus, so you level up faster. Yeah, and I guess you can get those even without the Imperial thing, but it takes a while in game to get to it, so I guess it just makes better sense to get it as a pre-order. Whatever. Um, yeah. Anyway, though, like I already know which character I'm gonna be using as my main character and which alliance I'm gonna be on. But I was wondering which one you were going to make and which alliance you were going to be on. everybody's kind of like morally gray. Like, okay, um, is there anything that you've heard about any one of the alliances or races that you liked or didn't like? Because I can explain pretty much anything you have a question about. I know the answer to. The factions are the Ebenheart Pack, which is comprised of the Nords from Skyrim, the Dark Elves of Morrowind, and the Argonians of Blackmarsh, and the actually I probably shouldn't start with them. I should start with the Aldemari Dominion. The Aldemari Dominion is ruled by the High Elves, and it's comprised of the High Elves, the Wood Elves, and the Khajiit, which are the cat people. And the Aldemari Dominion is unique from all the other ones because technically the Aldemari Dominion has like it didn't exist just because of what's happening in the game. Like it kind of exists because I don't know, it exists because of the High Elves, and the High Elves have this idea that as an elven race who elves live a really long time, that they should help out. Well, not really help out, but they believe that it would be in everybody's better interest if they ruled the entire continent because all of the other races are younger and all this other stuff, and they feel like they have a better culture and all this other stuff. Sometimes that turns into abject racism, and they subjugate the other culture, or they want to subjugate the other cultures. But in this game, supposedly the queen is altruistic, so they're making it out to seem like they're genuinely trying to do the right thing. But the Aldemari Dominion is the first like coalition of nations um, in response to the Empire falling, because pretty much the Empire that did control everybody is being torn apart from the inside out because a
Oh,
Daedric prince or a demon has subjugated the king. The other alliance, which is called the Daggerfall Covenant, which was the second one that was created, um, is an alliance between the Red Guards, which are the black people, the Bretons, which are elf-human mix, and orcs. And the Covenant existed because the Bretons and the Red Guards teamed up to fight the orcs when the orcs tried to create a city, and they sacked and destroyed the city because they were afraid of the power that the orcs would amass, and they thought that they would try to like claim territory. So, but the orcs have decided to join them because as a um, as a race without a nation, it just kind of makes more sense because that's where most of them are located. But also because it would help protect them, as a race from being subjugated by any of the other races. Um, and then the last one, which is the one that I was talking about, the Ebenheart Pack, all three of those races hate each other. Like, the Dark Elves enslaved the Argonians. The Nords and the Elves have been fighting for a really long time because the Elves have land, Nords claim it, they attack them, the Elves defend it, they take it back, and they've had a huge turf war for a while. Um, but they pretty much joined together because, well, everybody else joined together and they didn't want to get overrun.
of course.
The other reason they joined together is because there's another race that attacked before the beginning of the game that they all came together and they fought that race off, and so they still kind of have like good feelings, from that battle.
Hmm.
So their racism and their racial hatred for each other
Right.
has kind of like,
I like that.
yeah, it's decreased. So they're just kind of together by necessity, but they can tolerate each other a little bit better now because they have more respect for each other.
Yeah.
Pretty much that's the breakdown. Argonians are lizard people. All that makes sense, or was that like a lot of information?
Oh my god, there's... Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh! Okay, so I got a triple kill. I'm sorry. um... I'm trying really hard to pay attention to you. I'm sorry, dude.
No, don't bother. When you get
Um... Do they have, like... Okay, so here's one question. I don't think it... Well, to me, it won't matter which faction I'm gonna choose. I mean, it's kind of nice to know who's good and who's bad, I guess. I guess the other question would be, do they all have the same classes? Or is it like, I don't know, because WoW had... Oh no, WoW did change that, actually.
yeah, they all have
Like,
classes.
the same mages and all that stuff. Warriors or
Yeah,
barbarian or whatever they're called.
yeah, but the catch-22 about that is that what you want to do really doesn't matter which class.
Okay.
Pretty much every class can do anything. I mean, obviously, sorcerers
Uh,
are at magic, and Templars are better at healing, and Dragon Knights are better at, I guess, physical damage. But what it really boils down to is that any class can do anything. It really more depends on the weapon you choose.
yeah. But isn't that the same thing for Skyrim?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's obviously a little bit more locked in than Skyrim because it makes it easier so you can have synergy with other people. But at the same time, it's just as free as Skyrim because you can be a sorcerer running around in heavy armor and be a tank. It's what I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I like to deal a lot of damage. So I'll probably end up being, I don't know, doing some kind of...
Do you like to do physical damage, magic damage,
magic
single target damage,
or AoE?
AoE?
Yeah.
And you might like the sorcerer best.
What if I chose somebody like single target then? Like a single target nuke is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, if you wanted single target, I would personally recommend Blade. I mean, anybody's gonna be good at just doing DPS. But in my personal opinion, Nightblade gives you the highest, like, single target DPS.
I guess I'll just have to figure out once I get there. But I'll most likely do sorcerer then. I mean, what kind? Do they have like? Do they? Well, can you solo? Just with that? Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. You can solo as much as you want. Like, there's like a few places where it's best to go through, but pretty much you can solo everything in the game so long as you are leveled high enough to do it.
Okay. Cause when I played WoW, well, I guess I had to be smart about it, but because when I was playing WoW a long time ago, when I was just playing a mage, there were a lot of things I had to kite around and not die, basically. And if I just... I guess it would be the same thing anyways.
See, here's the thing that I like about it that's different than WoW. If you're a mage and something gets up in your face and starts doing a lot of damage to you,
Mhm.
classes in WoW, like, obviously if you're a mage, you're just going to be weak to physical damage. You can't get around that.
I
In
see.
this game, if you are worried about somebody getting in your face beating the crap out of you because you know, you're a mage or whatever,
Yeah.
you could mitigate that damage by doing three different things. You can just be a pure mage and rely on like your spells and kiting and like shields and stuff, or you can rely on your weapon and pick up a defensive weapon and just like use a sword and shield, you know, stop people from like attacking, doing as much damage, or you can do that, or you can wear heavy armor or medium armor and have like much higher armor rating, and that way people can't do as much physical damage to you. Or you can just do all three.
Hmm.
And the better thing too is that, unlike WoW, when a person throws an attack on you, it's not necessarily locked on, unless it's a spell or something. But if you can, and even if it's a spell, you can still physically dodge things.
Oh, so it'll be like Smite.
Actually, it's a lot more like DC Universe Online.
Oh, never mind.
I'm,
Well, you just said that you can dodge spells, right?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what came to my mind.
Smite, though, the difference is that a spell is, well, okay. There's two different types of spells. It's just like Smite or League of Legends. You have your spells that you click on people, and technically they shouldn't be able to dodge. And then you have your target, your aim spells, your skill shots. There are skill shots in the game, and AoE attacks and stuff like that, which are really obvious for dodge. But then lock-on spells can only be dodged by using by using the dodge mechanic, which requires you to pay attention and use timing.
Yeah. Hmm. Um, and then is there gonna be like any grinding and fucking for mats and stuff like that? I'm sure there will be, because there's always that. Never mind.
For what?
Uh, when you farm for mats and stuff. But that's always gonna be in the game, no matter what.
What do you mean? Mats? Oh, materials?
Yeah, materials.
Oh, crafting.
Yeah.
Um, crafting's a mixed bag right now. And I'm not saying that because it's like unfinished or anything, but in my personal opinion, if you join a guild, you could never have to like mine anything ever.
Yeah, because people will just, well, not really hand it over to you, but they'll help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but in my opinion, like finding resources in the world and stuff. I'll probably always do that. Especially since I want to have three characters and each of them has a different set of crafting skills.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That is. Oh, what? I'm lagging. No.
Dude, I'm
No.
so hardcore into this game, it's stupid.
Says attempting to reconnect. Oh, thank God. Oh, what? Oh, no.
You die?
No, just saying attempting to reconnect. I'm like 12-0, dude.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Who
Can't.
are you, Anivia?
Yep.
Well,
I actually bought the Team Spirit skin.
oh, they re-released it?
Yeah.
Nice.
And it looks like I can't reconnect back. Oh, how lovely. So, anyways, that's as it tries to attempt. Whenever that's gonna happen. Um, I mean, I don't know how long I'm gonna play this game for, either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try that 1 month, cause the Imperial one comes with a free or one game or 30-day game free or whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna try it out and see if I like it.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think you'll,
I
I think
might.
even by the first, like, week or two, you're gonna be able to tell if it's for you or if it's not. Just because, you should be able to get to level 10 within, like, the first couple of days. And once you get to level 10, the entire game opens up and you get to pretty much do
Uh,
almost anything that you can do in the rest of the game.
hmm.
And the thing that I think you would honestly like the most is PvP.
I was never really a huge fan of PvP. Even in Guild Wars 2, when I was playing that, I just I didn't play it. I mean, what's their name? Rob or no, not Rob? Yeah, Rob and Dusty and those other guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I played with them. Like, they did better than me, but I suck at when it comes to things like that. That's why I mainly like PVE, just going around questing, and I don't mind that as long as everything goes pretty quickly.
Well, see, the best part about that I like about this game is that if you play the PvE long enough, it'll automatically make you better at PvE. Not because you'll get more powerful, but because you'll actually have to learn to play the game better. And when you start to play with other people, even if you die a lot and stuff, it's just so much fun.
I see.
It's like you can do so much in PvP. Like you can set up siege weapons and attack like buildings, or you can heal other players, or you can rush in and attack other people, or you can hold the line and defend people, or you can just go to the PvP area and attack people randomly that are just on the roads or like.
On the PvP servers, right?
Well, yeah. Technically, I think it's all gonna be like one giant PvP server, but
Really?
um, the thing about that is the PvP area has PvE content, and so like it'll kind of like be going like you're going to the neutral lands in WoW, where
Ah, okay, I see what you're saying.
yeah. So I mean, even if you just kind of like just want to look at PvP from afar, you can go there and check it out and see what it's all about and stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was like 6 months ago, I was like into the game and I liked it. And then when I got into the beta, it was fun and all that other stuff. And I got on at a time when we needed to do the PvP for testing purposes.
Ah,
I
that's
didn't.
like what Guild Wars 2 does. You're on there like forever.
Oh, for
I don't,
PvP,
yeah, for like conquering points and stuff like that.
sort of, kinda,
Oh, okay.
but you can leave whenever you want.
Yeah, that's how Guild Wars 2's PvP thing was. I forgot what it was called. I
I
don't
think
remember.
it's Faction Wars. Just
Yeah.
the same way. The difference is, from what I'm to understand, is that there's a game called Dark Age of Camelot, and that had the original PvP system like what Guild Wars used, because it was made by a few of the people from that development team.
Okay.
Then this game has the pretty much the same thing as well, except it's made by most of the people who did that, and it's been refined. So it's like the difference between LoL and
Well,
Yeah. And honestly, I like this one a little bit better just because um, it's it's both group oriented and it's individual player oriented. So, and the other thing too is like it's not it's not based upon just numbers like the team that has the most people at one place doing something automatically win. It's like the people who are using their players the smartest win.
ooh.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's just it would be at the least a fun thing to go in, check out, observe, and stuff like that.
They don't have streams about that though, so right?
They don't have what?
Streams for the game.
The NDA got lifted this weekend, which is why I can talk about the game.
Ah,
So, um, there's no live streams right now because I think I think there's still an NDA on the PTS server, which is like the server that a lot of the review websites and stuff are using.
mhm.
But a lot of people are allowed to show in-game footage, like up to
Oh,
level.
that's right.
Yeah,
Like that one guy that the YouTube video that you sent me.
yeah, and but they're now able to show an unlimited amount of footage.
Oh,
They they can't show anything beyond the first 15 levels.
yeah.
So, um, what they have right now is like if you just look up Elder Scrolls Online PvP, you can see exactly what it looks like. And oh my gosh, it's so fun. Like seriously, dude, I was almost on the fence about the game when I played beta, and then the last day when I was in beta, I finally reached level 10, and I got into the PvP,
Then
and I was like, this is so fun. Like I don't even plan to play PvP my first 2 weeks of the game, but when I get to it, like that's the thing that's gonna keep me playing. It's cool too because like what they do is um, each server has what you call a campaign, and you join that server's campaign. And some servers have shorter campaigns that only last like 2 days, and other servers have campaigns that last for like 60 days. And at the end of the campaign, um, maybe even before the end of it, pretty much the goal of each team is to capture 6 keeps around the Imperial City. When you've done that, the person who's at the top of the leaderboard for that group, not that group specifically, but that alliance or that faction,
mhm.
gets crowned emperor. You get a special little armor set. And
For just for that,
huh?
just for the thing,
You can
for
use
capturing.
yeah, just for capturing. But you can use the armor and the skills and stuff outside of PvP. And trust me, that's not as easy as I made it sound. Like it's a really hard thing to do to capture because it's a free for all between 3 different factions. So it makes it very interesting.
This game is just funny, dude. I haven't died yet. I'm 18-0. I'm like paying. I'm like trying so hard to pay attention to you and the game at the same time that I don't even know if I'm there.
Hmm.
Um. Well, I've heard most of what you said.
It's all good.
Um. I don't know what else to say about it. Cause like I don't know. I don't really read the storyline either when I play the game.
Oh, dude, it's the storyline in this game is so much better than Skyrim. You'll be something.
Okay. We will see. It comes out April, right? Is that what they said?
April 4th, but you have the
Oh yeah. They would said that it was like 5 days or a couple days early or something.
do you have any idea, like, did you know anything about the races yet, or do you know which race you want to pick? 'Cause you said you wanted a sorcerer,
Yeah. I'm gonna have to like actually look into them and read them myself and see which one I find appealing, I guess. And it takes me a while to pick out too. Normally, I just pick something that's basic, whatever the default is usually what I go with. Um,
so technically, I would say the default is Imperial,
yeah,
but
or
Imperial this time around, like, they seem to have made the Imperials a little different because they don't have a store system in the game per se. Normally, Imperials are just really good at like buying and selling things, so they kind of made them more tankish.
uh, then that's probably something I don't want. Or maybe I do. I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's just
Like I said, I have to look at it myself, see what I like.
also be sure to look at the Templar class too, because they're the other spellcasting class, and I think they're pretty interesting.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't know if you want to go with the spellcasting weapon, like any class can use it.
Cool.
In my opinion. I don't know. I was thinking of adding because one of the classes I want to do is a Dragon Knight, and I want to make him like an off tank as well. But I was thinking of because the Dragon Knight gets this ability where fire damage does like more damage and stuff. So I was thinking I'd maybe do that class with the fire staff. I thought that would be pretty funny. Because it's like the class that most people pick either for tanking or melee DPS.
With the staff?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Exactly. I mean, it's fine to me because like my more tanky class is just gonna be a guy with a giant axe who casts spells.
It'll be like, what's his name from, uh, God, what is that? The one that David uses in Soul Calibur?
Oh, Astaroth?
Yeah.
Almost.
Oh,
The only difference is that my guy summons minions.
like a Yorick and a Mord combined.
Exactly. Exactly.
That actually sounds kind of cool.
And I think I finally figured out that because I think okay for my other class I wanted to also do like a Night Blade because you know it does a lot of damage and I just wanted to be pure DPS. But the Night Blade, the tree that I picked specifically because I didn't want to deal with stealth,
Mm-hmm.
it's called siphoning, so it lets you heal, but you can evolve it, or like abilities. Once they get to a certain level, you can morph them, and they usually have two options, and the abilities in that skill line morph so that you can either make them just do more damage, or you can make them heal you and your party. So it's pretty much a class where all you do is damage, but it heals other people. And I was kind of thinking I might go with a healer for that class. So it would be a dedicated DPS heal, which I think would be really fun.
It probably would be fun.
Definitely nowhere near as good as a pure healer, but
At least you have some healing, right?
yeah. And you don't, I don't know, you don't need a dedicated healer to do anything.
In the game.
Yeah, but it helps to have somebody or two somebodies who do a little bit of heal. And it helps. I don't know. I think the only thing I don't like about that class is that, well, I don't know. The only thing I'm a little confused about with that character is that if I pick a second weapon, I don't know which one I want to do. Because you can have two weapons, you just swap between them. I'm not sure if I want to give her restoration staff or not. But she's all ranged, so whatever.
Well, I finally died.
Well, somebody.
Uh, hmm.
I'm kind of debating if I should talk David into buying the
He said he was gonna try it. Cause I told him about it. I was like, dude, I pre-ordered it. He was like, oh, I asked him if he wanted to try it out, and he said he probably will, and that he was thinking about it.
game. Yeah, no, he
So,
said that to me too. 'Cause he signed up for the beta.
uh, I think everybody did except I never got it.
Yeah,
Right.
I think they're gonna hold one this weekend, but I'm not sure. It's just a rumor.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Shall I play the game?
Yeah. I guess he likes it.
He likes it, but he doesn't like it enough to like switch over from WoW.
Uh,
Which is understandable because he doesn't pay to play WoW. People pay for him to play it, and he would have to pay for that game. So he said
man.
it was good enough. He says he almost thinks it's better than WoW, but he doesn't think WoW is good enough to pay for. So
For it, nah.
WoW, why would he pay for this game?
Yeah, 'cause that's the other thing that I was like, I don't know if I will play it for long just because there's a monthly fee on it. I don't know.
It's fine with me because I pretty much plan for it to be the only game I'm gonna play, which kind of justifies the fee. At the same time, I'm also like, well, if I move, if I move anywhere between now and the end of the year, it's really gonna mess with my ability to play the game. Which kind of sucks to me because, dude, did you know I had to turn down a job?
What?
Yeah, I turned down a job working on a feature length film in Las Vegas because I have class up
Really?
here. Yeah,
Oh no, yeah, you did talk about that. Never mind. You
kind of.
did say that to come here, and that you had to work over there. I guess. What
Well,
kind of was it? Like some kind of film? Or what kind of? What the hell? What are you doing?
it's a little bit different. It's just I had a job, or my co-producer is working on a film, and like it's not his film; it's somebody else's film. They're
Hmm.
shooting it in Las Vegas, and they asked if he knew anybody who could help, and you guys said me, but I'm up in Portland taking classes, so
Oh yeah, school interfered. That's like me. I couldn't go today to get my application ready for my school, art institute. My eye, that eye that you guys saw, like it got really bad, and I went and bought a medicine just for the eye. We fight up. I don't know if it's an infection or something, but if it's still the same today when I wake up later, I will go to the doctor.
dude, I got sick today.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't even go to work, so it's just
Oh yeah, you do kind of sound sick.
sore throat.
Yeah, that shit's been going around, dude.
I blame sharing food with people.
Hey. Wait, I don't know if it's me you're talking about.
Anybody, because I never share food.
Oh my god. Holy shit. This is hilarious, dude.
But the other two certainly. Alright, that's the end of that video. Let me switch back over to something else for you guys.
Dude, it's amazing though how much information on this game like came out the second they lifted the NDA. Like you can literally go to any website right now and find everything on the game. Like all the classes, all the
You guys
information,
have almost ran me out of all of the.
where all of the secrets are hidden, everything. It's all out. It's kind of ridiculous.
Footage that I have available. I think I just have like one more thing that I haven't shown, and then I'll probably go back to the first thing that I was showing you guys again for the people who are new to the screen. You know what? I'm just gonna go first. I'm gonna go back to the first thing I was showing off. This other clip is just dark anchors, and there's some dark anchors in this other one.
Dude, I don't even know how I got 26-1. Holy shit! I just saw my score. Oh my god, what the hell happened?
Are you guys actually winning?
Well, it's been kind of going back and forth because my Ash is 7-17. That's how bad the game is. Um, I know when I was talking to you, I don't remember what the hell happened, but I wrecked. What's her name? Uh, oh, they surrendered. um, I got fed somehow. I don't remember how I got fed. Holy shit. Because I was trying to think what kind of faction. And what I was gonna play. Because normal, like I was saying, normally I play some kind of mage, sorcerer type of character in MMOs. I don't really play bulky people who can take everything up to the face. I just like attacking from afar.
Yeah.
So, oh, they have archers, don't they?
Yeah, that's what one of my characters is. My Night Blade.
Because I was thinking about that too.
And you can be an archer and focus on AoE damage.